A new audit of the Health and Human Services Department finding taxpayer money being misused. How much? $27 million spent for medically unnecessary hover-round wheelchairs, can you believe? Liz Harrington broke the story for the Washington Free Beacon. She joins us now. Liz, how on earth is this possible?
Well, Hoveround likes to say that 9 of 10 of its customers pay little or nothing for their power wheelchairs. And it turns out that's because you and I are the ones that are paying for it. So what happens is Hoveround goes to Medicare, files claims for all the wheelchairs that that customers are buying. And they're supposed to prove that they're actually medically necessary. A doctor is supposed to sign off on it. They have to prove that a person can't just get by with a normal wheelchair or a cane or a walker, that they have to need a power scooter. But it turns out they're not doing that, and to the tune of $27 million, thousands of wheelchairs, and that's just in 1 year alone.
So, Liz, it seems to me that everyone's at fault. They applied for these things when they shouldn't have done, but they were also approved, let us not forget.
Right. I mean, it's really on the government to make sure that the company is following the rules. Health and Human Services signed off on this through Medicare. So really, I mean, the company also should have, made sure that, the wheelchairs that they're selling are actually, legitimate for medical use. But it's also on the government. They have to check. I mean, if they're not following the rules, it's the government that's paying, and really us, to the tune of $27 million.
Yikes. And Liz, quickly, the Inspector General's report recommended that Hoveround should repay the government the $27 million. How likely is that?
Well, there's no sign yet that they are going to repay it. It's just the Inspector General that's recommended that Hoveround findings. They said that they weren't told that they had to, turn over all the medical documents and stuff like that. So it remains to be seen if they're going to fight this and whether or not the taxpayers will get their money back.
I'm not going to hold my breath, but it's a great story. Liz Harrington, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.